capacity and congratulations. It's a lot of responsibility and a huge challenge, and we're sure that we will know how to strengthen our bilateral relations. I'm sure that we know how to cooperate on all sensitive issues. Of course, we appreciate your very reasonable, very responsible statements in the last week in this very sensitive time. We think that it's necessary to downplay all the tensions, all incitement, all the frictions, especially in Jerusalem. Prime Minister clarified that we will respect the status quo, and of course what we see in the last days include terrorist acts. It's a direct result of incitement from Ramallah, especially from Mahmoud Abbas. As a letter that he sent to the family of Islamic Jihad militant, it's clear support for, or clear call for the terrorist activity. It's completely unacceptable. And to speak frankly, I can only repeat that today it's clear strategic breakthrough in our bilateral relations with the Palestinians is possible only as a part of the regional comprehensive solution. We're ready for peace talks, we're ready for direct talks in any given time in in every place all around the world. And I think that the ball on their court. Thank you again and welcome to Jerusalem.
Thank you. My turn?
Yep.
As Minister said, this is my first visit outside of the European Union in my new capacity. I've had the chance of saying to the media, so to your colleagues, previous in the week, that I believe strongly that the European Union has a potential political role to play here, probably even higher and more important than it was in the past. The European Union stands at the side of Israel when it comes to its concerns about the security of the Israeli citizens, and we are ready and willing to work in the direction of not only resuming talks, but also making sure that talks bring to the two-state solution. In this path, new settlements are an obstacle as we see it, but we also see that there might be a political will, as Minister just stated, to resume the talks and especially make sure that these talks bring to results. That's for the sake of the security of the Israeli people, first of all. We discussed, and I very much share the vision of the Minister about the fact that there is the need for a regional approach. I believe that Israel's security and safety will never be guaranteed unless there is a regional framework that allows that fully. And the European Union is and will remain ready to work in this direction with all our partners in the region as well. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. First question, Ana Maria Esposito, Rai News 24.
I am ambitious, but I know very well what are, I wouldn't say the limits, but the resources that the European Union has. A lot we can do to support the steps that can be done both on the side of the Israeli security and on the side of the capacity of the Palestinian Authority to rule in the Palestinian territory. As you know, I will also visit Gaza and West Bank. Tomorrow I will discuss with the Palestinian Authority about this. You know, the risk of growing tensions here, being that in Jerusalem or in other parts of the country, and I would like to take the opportunity to express my condolences to the families of the victim. The risk is that if we do not move forward on the political track, we will go back and back again to violence here. That's why I see an urgency in moving forward on the dialogue and with a different outset. We have to make sure that out of the most dangerous regional framework that we have at the moment in the region, I think has never been so dangerous for Israel to live here. As this situation is so dramatic, there is also an opportunity, because different actors in the region might share the perception of a threat that might require a common understanding. So I believe that exactly because there is a risk of growing tensions and going back to dramatic experiences, we need